Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, you're going to want to watch this video for two reasons. Number one, it is going to be the best bracket video you ever see. And number two, I'm going to give you a lot of great advice. You'll see what I'm talking about later in this video. But first things first, hold on. I got to share this with you guys. The reason this video is going up so late tonight is because I was actually at the SEC Championship game with my brother. And I want to be honest with all of you and share my experience for a minute. Hope you don't mind. It was one of the best environments I've ever been to. Bridgestone Arena in Nashville, Tennessee. It was amazing. I don't know if it was amazing because we won. The environment, though, let me give you perspective. It was probably 92% Alabama fans, 6% A&M fans, Texas A&M, and 2% disappointed Kentucky fans. It was awesome. Alabama won. Brandon Miller, he didn't even have the greatest game, but man, watching him play in person, it was awesome. Now, let's just get straight into it. You don't care about none of that or whatnot. Obviously, you see what we're about to do. We're about to fill out the bracket. I feel so weird right now because I'm tired, but I'm excited. It's March Madness, baby. This is one of the best times of the year. I remember in middle school and high school, the most, I guess you'd say, nostalgic feeling ever was going to class on Monday during the first and second rounds, and you're supposed to be doing schoolwork, but your teachers, they'd have the game on. If you're in high school and middle school, cherish that because it's one of the best times to be alive. But yeah, let's, hold on. Editor Matt in the building, best editor on YouTube. Yeah, we'll just throw it in the middle for now. I think that's going to be the best place to put it, at least for now. Yeah, you're still going to be able to see everything. So, yeah, we're just going to rock with it in the middle. I feel like I'm missing something, but it's rather simple. I shouldn't have to explain it. We're going to fill in the bracket. Where do we want to start out with? Houston, Alabama. I say we start out with the left side, then we'll go down, then we'll go up, and then we'll go back down. Starting it off, kicking it off. Look, here's the thing about March Madness. I want to get this tip out the way first. Tip number one. When I was in middle school and high school, I always hated these straight up nerds. And y'all know I'm talking about the nerds that are always clicking on this. This doesn't matter. I hate to inform all you nerds and straight up geeks out there, but none of these stats matter. Nothing. It's March Madness. Nothing matters. It's March Madness. I don't know how many times I need to say that. It's March Madness. You can throw stats, numbers, everything out the window. This isn't the NFL or NBA where you can study, and probably predict who's going to win. No, these are college kids. We've seen a 16 seed beat a 1 seed. There's no such thing. I'm telling you this right here. There is no such thing as a terrible pick. You want to know why? I always hate these people when somebody fills out a bracket and they go, oh, that's such a terrible pick. I can't believe you picked that. Dude, there's upsets everywhere. You just got to try and hope that you predict the right upset. So there's no such thing as a terrible pick. I want to get that point across. Starting out hot with Alabama. Look, Alabama's Alabama. Let's keep this one short and simple. This is tip number 2. This is going to be like your tips and tricks video. Never overthink it. Just like when you're taking a test. If B is the first answer that comes to your mind, select B. Don't overthink it. So for example here, Maryland, West Virginia. If Maryland's the first thing that comes to your mind, don't overthink it and be a nerd and look at the stats. No, just take Maryland. Now for me, actually, let me think about this real quick. I know I said don't think about it, but I haven't even looked at this matchup yet. I've looked at a bunch of the matchups, but not this one. West Virginia... What'd they finish? I think they finished 19-14 on the year. Yep, they did. And I'm going to be honest, I like the West Virginia team just because of the way they finished the year. They didn't start out hot, but they finished the year outstanding. And you also got to take into account they play in the Big 12. The Big 12 is the best conference in all the nation. I got West Virginia winning that one. Going on down here. Here we go. San Diego State and Charleston. I'm going to be honest with all of you. I don't know anything about Charleston. I don't know anything about San Diego State. And I know I said don't pull up these or whatnot, but I'm just want to get a little perspective or whatnot. Yeah, San Diego State, and they're looking all right. You know, a lot of people are going to pick this one. I feel it. The toothpaste school, College of Charleston. I'm not feeling it. Give me San Diego State. Furman and Virginia. I would normally like to pick this one. And by the way, we're speed running through this. Don't be a nerd. I know people that waste 4 to 5 hours on this, and those are always the people that do terrible. Just speed run through it. Virginia. You know, I'm going to pick a ton of upsets, but I don't see that one. NC State, Creighton. I never like picking these teams that play in the Cupcake Conference. NC State was one of the last 4 teams in. Give me NC State. Baylor and UC Santa Barbara, I believe. Ain't that their name? University of Central Santa Barbara. Yeah, I think that's their name. I love me some Baylor, man. Give me Baylor. Missouri, Utah State. I'm feeling the upset. I like Missouri, but give me Utah State. Princeton and Arizona. You could see the 15-2 ups. Oh, wait. My face game? Yeah, we still go with the face game. Give me Arizona on that. I ain't feeling the upsets quite yet. Now, going over here, we on the Midwest side. Cameras, it's good. We'll go with that. All right. Oh, yeah, by the way, best editor on YouTube. Give me Houston. I'm not picking. Look, if you want to pick a 16-1, cool. I'm not picking a 16-1. I'm just not going to do that. All right, going on down here. Auburn and Iowa. This is a game I'm looking forward to the most. I believe Iowa's 20-14, right? 19-13, my fault. Auburn, streaky team. Oh, man, that's a good matchup. Man, I'm actually really looking forward to that. Auburn's so inconsistent, though. You don't know what you're going to get. I always know what I'm going to get out of Iowa. Well, for the most part, I'm going to take Iowa in that one. Miami and Drake. Miami's hot. This is going to be a popular upset. Oh, man. Nah, Miami, they're pretty hot. I know they lost to Duke, but give me Miami. Indiana, Kent State. I'm feeling it. I'm feeling the upset. No, I'm not. I forgot. I didn't forget. I'm just messing with y'all. Come on now. Trace Jackson is a beast. I think he can take over a game against a small school like Kent State. Give me Indiana. Going on down here, you got the last 4 game versus Iowa State. I'm going to say whoever wins this one, they come in, they stay hot. Give me whoever, winner of Mississippi State and Pittsburgh. Then we got Kennesaw State and Xavier. Upset alert. Give me Kennesaw State. Moving on. And I know, there's going to be a dweeb, a Timothy in the comment section. Oh, this is stupid. I'm not watching anymore. Dude, you got to pick upsets, Bobby. You got to pick them. You just hope you pick the right ones. Continuing down here. A&M, they're hot. Penn State, they also made it to their championship game. A&M, I know they lost by 20 to Alabama, but Alabama's the number 1 team in the country overall. So I'm not really going to take that against them. I'm taking A&M to win this one. Oh, wait, no. Colgate's the toothpaste school. I said, who did I say? Who did I get them confused with? College of Charleston? Where are they at? I don't know. Y'all probably saw that earlier. Yeah, Texas and Colgate. Man, I kind of want to pick this upset. I'm curious. I don't know anything about Colgate. I do not. 17-1 in the conference. Texas is hot. We're going to come back to that one. I want to pick the upset. Give me Kansas. Arkansas, they got a kid named Nick Smith Jr. He's going to be a top 10, NBA draft pick. But Arkansas was just so bad this year compared to – they was supposed to be the top team in the SEC. They're bad. Give me Illinois. St. Mary's, VCU, upset alert. This is your tip. I think a lot of people are going to pick this one. I'm picking this one. You got VCU moving along here. Iona and UConn, upset alert again. UConn's been wishy-washy. Isn't Rick Pitino the coach of Iona? I believe so. That man knows how to win some games. Arizona State, Nevada. Let me tell you something. I love this TCU team. I really do. I love 2 teams in the Big 12 I love. It's Kansas State and TCU. Oh, wait. I meant to do that. Oh, well, we didn't do it. We'll get to that in a second. Give me TCU winning that one. I'm going to take the Zags. Zags, you can always count for them to win the first game, but the second game, yeah, it's going to be a different story more than likely. Boise State and Northwestern. Not a fan of either of these teams, but somebody's got to walk out of here with a W, and I'm going to say it's Boise State. And then we got UCLA and UNC Asheville. Give me UCLA. I'm not feeling no 2-15s quite yet. Go back up to this one. Give me Colgate. I'm going to take Colgate in that one. Upset alert. Colgate upsets Texas. There we go. That's a good. I think that's a good pick. All right, best editor on YouTube. Meow. All right. Here we go, the East bracket. We got Purdue. Memphis is hot. Oh, snap. So is FAU, though. I've been keeping up with them all throughout the season. FAU, aren't they 31-3? Oh, yeah, they are. Look at Matt the nerd with his stats. I already knew that. Man, I'm taking Memphis, but, if FAU is playing anybody else, I'm taking FAU. Duke and Oral Roberts. Oral Roberts has a kid that goes by the name of Max Abmas. He's already been in March Madness before. I'm picking the upset the Dukies lose to Oral Roberts. I know, Duke fans, I know you're hot, but Oral Roberts, I like Max Abmas. I think Oral Roberts gets it done. This Duke team is fairly young. They're immature. Give me Oral Roberts. Tennessee and Louisiana. Here's the thing. Tennessee's playing their worst basketball of the season. Louisiana, they're hot. Give me Louisiana. Tennessee, this is not a team you want to pick to win any games whatsoever. Providence and Kentucky. Look how many upsets we called. Well, that ain't upset, but back-to-back upsets. And guess what? We're going 3. Kentucky is looking bad. They can't put it together. Shevlay's inconsistent. He's overrated, not that good. He's just big and tall. That's it. He's overrated. They don't know what they're doing at the point guard position. They got the, the Kaysen, I can't think of his name, Kaysen something dude. He's been hurt, banged up. The shooting guard's been banged up. Kentucky they haven't had time to put it together. I'm taking Providence, one of the last 4 teams to get in. K-State is one of my favorite teams in all March Madness. They got Montaigne. Wait, my bad. Sorry, I can't see that. Sorry about that. Anyways, here, keep this one short and sweet. We got K-State moving along. One of my favorite teams to watch in March Madness. We got Michigan State versus USC. USC was the last 4 team in. I can't. Come on now, I can't pick against Tom Izzo. I cannot. And then we got Marquette and Vermont. I think Marquette's overrated. I've already picked a 15 beating a 2 in Texas and the toothpaste school Colgate. I'm taking Marquette. And that is everyone, right? Yeah, round of 32. So our notable upsets up to this point would definitely be Kennesaw State beating Xavier. But who's really going to fault that? I mean, what? Oh, sorry, I heard something outside. What conference does Xavier even play in? And then Texas and Colgate. I guess that's my big-time upset. You got to have one, though. You got to have one. Then I got some 12s and 13s moving along. Nothing too crazy. I think we're doing good. Yeah, we can keep best editor on YouTube, by the way. We can keep this right. No, wait. We'll keep this right here. Yeah, we good. We'll start on the left. Alabama and West Virginia, short and simple roll. The Tide moves on. They got San Diego State and Virginia. Virginia's defense is lethal. I think they get the job done. These are easy picks. NC State and Baylor. Give me NC. Oh, yeah. They got this one dude. I can't think of his name. He's averaging like 24 points a game. Can I find it in here somewhere? It's their point guard. I guess I can't. But why is this not loading? My Wi-Fi, I actually got to fix it as to when I'm speaking. I got a new modem in the mail. Just haven't hooked it up because it's been busy. Yeah, I can't think of NC State's point guard's name, but dude's averaging like 24. I'm taking him. Upset. Utah State and Arizona. Do we call it upset? I'm not really a big fan of Arizona. I think they're overrated. I like UCLA more than Arizona. I'm going to say Arizona gets the job done, though. I'm going to say they get the job done. We'll just go, since we got our face cam on the right here, we'll go down here. We got Purdue and Memphis. I got Memphis beating this Purdue team. Purdue's the most overrated 1 seed of all time. The only reason they're number 1, they got the number 1 seed is because they got the Zach Edey dude. He's like 8'2" or 8'1". I can't remember exactly. Purdue's guard play is terrible. It's one of the worst I've seen out of a top 10 team. Do not have Purdue going far in your bracket. That's my best advice I can give you. Memphis, they're hot and matches up well with them. Memphis has a center on their team. I can't remember his name. He's like 26 years old. He's the oldest player in college basketball. He's going to lock Edey up. I got Memphis moving on. 12-13. I'm going to take Max Abmas, the point guard, man. Look, in March Madness, you got to have a guy that can score. Max Abmas, he can score. He lets that thing fly. They're moving along. Yes, they're in the Sweet 16. Looking pretty good. We got K-State and Providence. Man, I love this K-State team. Something about them. Then we got Michigan State versus Marquette. Upset alert. Yep, I'm calling it. I'm not even a fan of Michigan State this year. I don't think they're too great, but I'm not a fan of Marquette either. With that being said, we have filled out the left. Wait. There we go. Best editor on YouTube. Yeah. Wait. Yeah, there we go. All right. Here we go. We got Houston and Iowa. I'm not going to look it up. I don't want to mess up the video. But Houston has the Sasser kid, and I can't remember if he's going to be good to go. I really didn't see any updates. I'm still taking Houston regardless. I know they lost to Memphis today, but Memphis, they're a pretty good team. And Iowa's not really that great. They're good. They're not great. Then we got Iowa and Indiana. I love Trace Jackson, man. He gets the job done. Moving along. Then we got Kennesaw State versus the winner of Mississippi State and Pittsburgh. I say Kennesaw State. Kennesaw State, they continue the run. Historic run. Yeah, kind of really good. Then we got Colgate, the toothpaste school. And we got A&M. A&M beats toothpaste school. Sorry. End of run. Here we go. Kansas, Illinois. Kind of one caught upset here, guys. I'm not going to lie. Not going to lie. But, and I have a big but. I'm just curious. I want to pull these up real quick. I'm going to take Kansas. I'll take Kansas. Nah. We'll come back to that one. All right, we'll come back to that one. VCU, Iona. Iona gets the job done. Rick Pitino. TCU, Gonzaga. Whoa. I don't want to waste a lot of time on these games, but man, that's going to be a heck of a matchup if it happens. Sorry, I'm also watching some tournament talk on my TV while this is going on. Ooh, that's going to be a good one. Give me TCU, Gonzaga. Look, Gonzaga, you had a good run, but Drew Tibbert needs to leave. I don't know how Drew Tibbert has any eligibility left. He just needs to leave. And TCU, they're gonna upset him. So there we go. I like UCLA, Amari Bailey. He can score. Boise State does not pull off the upset. And then we got to go back here. Well, let's not overthink this. Give me Kansas. There we go. I believe we're now in the Elite Eight. Oh, no, we're only in the Sweet 16. And I also believe, with that being said, best editor on YouTube. Yeah, and I can move the face cam back to the bottom left. Should be good, right? Yeah, should be good. Oh, snap. We are in the finals. Oh, wait, no, we're in the Sweet 16. Okay, here we go. Let's keep this one short and simple. Virginia, yeah, you got good defense, but you're not shutting down Alabama. However, I wouldn't be shocked if Virginia does upset Alabama. But Miller time. It's Miller time, baby. Miller is one of the best college players I've ever seen. I thought Jabari Smith last year for Auburn was insane, but Miller's even better than him. Alabama gets the job done. Moving along here to where we at? Okay, NC State, Arizona. I think NC State upsets Arizona because that guard they have is unreal. They get the job done. They upset them. Yeah, let's just go down here. Oral Roberts in Memphis. Max Abmas, you had a heck of a run, but Memphis is the real deal. They are moving along. And K-State, Michigan State. I love this K-State team. I said at the beginning of the video, I got them moving along. Here we go. Houston, Indiana. Wow. That's a heck of a matchup right there, ain't it, ladies and gentlemen? Marcus Sasser, Trace Jackson. What's the one guy from? Not Houston, Indiana. I like. Oh yeah, is it Jalen Hood Schifino, the freshman? Dude can play. Give me Indiana. Upset alert. I like Houston, but there's something about them. It's just I'm not sold on them. Like for Alabama, I'm sold on them. Who else? Oh, K-State, I'm sold on them. UCLA, I'm sold on them. A&M, I'm sold on them. And when I say sold on them, it means I know what to expect. I don't know what to expect out of Houston. I really don't. Yeah, you're going to play good defense, but can you score? And Sasser, even if he's playing, he's going to be banged up. If they had a healthy Sasser, I'm picking them to win. But since I don't know his health status, I'm taking Indiana. And also, they lost by 15 to Memphis today. That was kind of embarrassing. Memphis is good, don't get me wrong, but it was kind of embarrassing. Continuing to go down here, look at this, a 14-7 seed. The Cinderella runs over. A&M, they get blessed with a cupcake matchup. A&M wins the game. Going on down here to our bottom right bracket. I think it's the West. Yes, it is the West. Good reading, Matt. We got Kansas and Iona. It's over, Iona. You made a good run. Or is it? I'm just playing. It's over. UCLA and TCU. I like this TCU team. I like this UCLA team. The one thing I like about UCLA is they have veterans and they have championship DNA. And I know that, I guess that was poor choice of words. They don't really have championship DNA because they ain't won a championship, but a lot of those guys there have been there before. I love, what's his name? Hami something, the white dude with black hair. Hamis. I can't remember his name. And then Tiger Campbell, one of the best point guards in the country. And then Amari Bailey, the freshman. He can go off whenever. It is unfortunate, though, that UCLA lost Jalen Clark, the defensive player of the year. That's unfortunate because if they would have had him, I don't know. They may go. I might have had a winner at all, but for now, I say they get the job done. And now we are on to the. Yeah, we're on to the Elite Eight. Yeah, I think my camera can just stay where we're at in the bottom left. Best editor on YouTube. Yeah, we're in the Elite Eight. Dang, we are zooming through this thing. By the way, let me know in the comments section if y'all are enjoying this, because if y'all do want to see another bracket, I mean, we can always fill out another bracket. That ain't no problem at all. Ain't no problem whatsoever. Because normally what happens is after, I think it's like the first and second round, they do like a redo where you can try to predict the Sweet 16 and on. Maybe we do that, but maybe y'all don't want to see that. That's cool too. Yeah, I'll say we start out with Alabama right here. We got NC State. Bama's moving on. NC State is not a serious threat. And Bama is in the Final Four. And by the way, it is key to note, Bama has home field advantage or home court advantage because they're playing in Birmingham. That's going to be packed down. I'm probably, I don't know. I might try to go to it. I haven't really decided. So we'll see how that happens. Where are we at? Here we go. Indiana and A&M. Man. I like this A&M team. I really do. I also like Indiana with Hood Schifino. A&M also has Wade Davis. Unreal. This would be a heck of a matchup. Heck of a matchup. I want to take A&M. I don't know why. When I saw that A&M, by the way, when I saw that A&M was a 7 seed, I about lost my mind. I couldn't believe it. A&M, this A&M team, there's no way you can tell me A&M is 3 spots worse than Tennessee. I don't understand that. I don't. This A&M team is more like a 3 or 4. I'm taking A&M. I'm taking A&M. I'm calling it. I got A&M. I think A&M beats them. I like Wade Davis. I like their centers. They're big, long, tall, lanky. A&M gets the job done. And that puts A&M in the Final Four. Wow. That's shocking. That is shocking. Memphis and K-State. I love Kansas State. I love Memphis. But K-State, the dream is done. Memphis, they get the job done. They're moving on to the Final Four. Last but not least, Kansas and UCLA. I know everybody's going to be like, oh, UCLA doesn't have Jalen Clark. I don't care. UCLA, I love this UCLA team. They're making it to the Final Four. And ladies and gentlemen, here we have it. Alabama, Memphis, Texas A&M, and UCLA. I'm liking this. I'm liking how this is going. Now, I do want to talk about this real briefly. Alabama is a heck of a team. They're the number 1 overall team in the country. That's not by mistake. It's not a fluke. They're the real deal. And I understand it's hard for your people, your casuals out here to understand it because Alabama is supposed to be a football school. But I'm telling you, this Alabama team is going to be a force to reckon with. Not just this year, but the years to come. They've won the SEC the past 2 out of 3 years. They're legit, okay? And they're only going to get better from here on out. Memphis, Alabama's already played Memphis this year, so if you want to rewatch that, and I've already seen it multiple times, I rewatched it. They match up well. Memphis, and you'll notice too with all these teams in here, they have one thing in common, except for Alabama. Memphis, veteran leadership, guys that have been there before. UCLA, guys that have been there before. A&M, not really guys that have been there before, but they got some vets on the team. And Alabama, no vets whatsoever. Well, they got Javon Quinterly. He's been there for about 9 years. Outside of that, this Alabama team is just straight up talented. The best part about Alabama is, and somebody said this and I thought it was funny, Alabama's biggest advantage over every team they play is we have Brandon Miller and you don't. And I know it's cliche and corny, but it's true. Brandon Miller is the biggest game changer I've ever seen. He has won so many games for Alabama. It's not just his scoring abilities. It's all the little things he does, too. He's a great rebounder, great defender, great at passing. Unreal. He's going to be a top 3 pick in the NBA draft. Long story short, Alabama, their offense is way too much for Memphis. I got Bama winning this one. On the other side of our bracket in Houston, we got A&M and UCLA. I'm not even going to talk about this one. I love UCLA. I love this UCLA team so much. I know they're banged up, but they just have that championship DNA. I love them to death. I really do. And here we go. Championship matchup. And well, what would you know? I believe, what was it, 2020 when UCLA beat Alabama, when Alabama also had Herb Jones and that unreal team and Javon Quinterly? Almost. UCLA dang near got the same team. Man. Give me. I don't want to sit here forever, but I really want to think about this. Oh, man. So Alabama, we know what they got. Miller Time. But I'm really leaning towards UCLA. They got that championship DNA. However, the X factor, ladies and gentlemen, in this game is a guy that none of you know. I know because I keep up with Bama. I'm not a casual. His name is Noah Clowney. He wasn't even supposed to be that good for Alabama this year. He wasn't even supposed to start, and now he's projected to be a lottery pick. He's a 7-footer that can hit threes, defensive mastermind. He's unreal. I think he's going to be the X factor, and also Alabama's other center, Charles Bediako. Matt, what do you say? It's Bediako, my bad. 7'1" monster. The thing with Alabama is they have so many. They're so deep. That's what I can't get over the fact they're literally today against A&M. We had like 3 guys in foul trouble. Noah Clowney had 4 fouls with 16 minutes to go in the second half. Didn't even play for 10 minutes, and we're up by 15. Even when Brandon Miller ain't playing, it's like, all right, just bring in another 5-star. It's like the Alabama football team. Just bring in another 5-star. Alabama has a guy named Amari Burnett. He's a 5-star recruit, barely even plays. They got a guy named Nick Pringle. Dude's a stud, barely even plays. This Alabama team's so deep, and UCLA is not very deep. I think that's going to catch up to them, and Alabama wins the national title. What would you know? Wait, should I enter this sweepstake? Does it even matter? I ain't even doing all that. I got Alabama winning 72-64. Boom. Woo! Man, that confetti looked good. Feels like it feels weird because I was at the SEC championship today and the confetti was going down. Like I said, that was awesome experience. 10 out of 10. Yeah, we're champions, and I know what everybody's gonna say. Well, of course Matt would pick Bama to win it. That's his favorite team. No, I picked Bama to win it because I think they have the best team. That's not my opinion. That's a cold hard fact. Wait a minute. Why is my name ESPN fan? I gotta change that. My name Matt B. Great. You see where it says groups here? Let me know in the comment section. I'm probably gonna create my own group. Probably like Matt B. Great or something. I don't know. I'll create my own group, and if one of y'all win it, I'll give you like $100 Cash App or something. I don't know. I haven't decided if I'm gonna do something like that. And by the way, you only get one bracket. I always hate those people. Do y'all know those people like in high school? I used to go to school like after the first round, and I'd be like, oh, yeah, I bet your bracket's busted. And they're like, what are you talking about? No, my other 8 brackets are doing good. What? I hate people who fill out 25. No, just fill out one bracket. When you fill out 25, that don't count. Anyways, I got Bama winning this thing. Y'all can say it's biased or whatnot, but they're the number 1 team in the country. Nobody has stopped them this year, all year long. They're unreal. I may do another bracket. Let me know if y'all like this video. And, yeah, I'm out. Y'all. Run 1 minute!